Hey everybody, this is Erika Szabo. Welcome back. So today I am doing my December 2014 pickups. I haven't done a pickups video in so long. I have been very poor though, and I finally stopped being poor in December, and then I became poor again because of all the money I spend. So it's just like this never-ending thing. I save, don't worry, I do save. I don't know, I really needed to treat myself this this December after everything that happened. It was a lot. It was a lot. So this feels really good, and it feels really good to be doing one of these videos for you and show you everything I bought. So these are actually things that I bought. I'm not including anything for, you know, like review purposes that I may have received from the company. These are all specifically things I bought, or they were gifts I received, let's say for Christmas or whatever holiday might, you know, be coming up. So yeah, this is a lot of things, and I'm gonna try and organize these out like we used to, like with gaming, comics, and all that stuff, okay? Alright, so for gaming, this was one crazy month, and there's obviously a problem with me working at A&C Games, but I love it. It was a really busy holiday season, but it was awesome, and I decided to treat myself a couple times when I brought in some stuff to trade. So I ended up getting E's Special Collector's, is it a collector's edition? I don't know if it's a collector's edition, but it's this really awesome laser disc I got. Yeah, it's beautiful. I just saw it at work and I was just like, I can't even play you, but that's okay, I need you. So I don't care, but it's gorgeous, it's amazing. It's something to add to my collection, something that I usually now have up there in my little spotlight thing. I love that. I just love how it looks. I love how everything is presented the way I wanted it to be presented. But yeah, I'm very happy to have this. There's some really incredible music in the E's games, so yeah, I'm just like so ecstatic. Definitely a collector's item. Aside from that, where am I gonna put this? Okay, this is kind of a problem. I don't like have any room for half these things. Okay, so I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna put stay. Okay. So I also have this cute little Yoshi's egg ornament perler that my friend Scott made me for my Christmas tree, which was so nice. It was so sweet of him, so I want to thank him. Speaking of Christmas trees, I do have one thing that I forgot to grab, and that is slime. Oh, he's been like my special friend this past while. He and I were like, we had a good Christmas together, actually. As weird as this sounds, I found him at A&C and I was like, oh, I need him in my life. I'm a big Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest fan, and I always love these little guys. I love this little demented smile they have on their faces. There's something about this, it's incredible. But yeah, he and I, he's really cheered me up in a weird way, so I'm really happy I ended up getting him. And then I also got some other games. I got Phantasy Star 4, which I'm so happy to finally have because, you know, I talk up this game a lot. Like, if you check out my top RPGs on the Sega Genesis, it was like, it's really high up there for me. But it's a game that I never actually owned, so now I get to own it. I'm really pleased about that. And then I also ended up getting Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers on the NES. So in love with this game. This is a great platformer. Even if you're like with friends who don't know how to play video games, like, you'll enjoy it because it's pretty easy and it's short and it's fun. Then I also got, and this was from a different game store, but I got Cosmic Fantasy 2 for the PC Engine. Of course, I can't really play this one either, but I wanted to add it to my collection because I heard it was actually a pretty good JRPG, and I still can't get over the fact that she's like flipping the bird down there. I cannot get over the fact. It's incredible. And then let's see what else here. What else? I have my Persona Q that I ended up getting the collector's edition, which unfortunately I do not think I'm going to review, but I'm happy I could do an unboxing for you at least, and I could do, you know, the Velvet Room intro. Because that was the best intro ever. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Very happy to have gotten this. An essential thing for any Shin Megami Tensei fan or any Persona fan. Let's see. I also got Shadows of the Damned, which I used to have and now I have again. I'm so happy. This is an incredible game, probably one of my favorite Suda 51 games by far. So arcadey. third-person shooter fun. Love it. And then I can also say the same for Heavy Rain. I'm a big fan of this company. I'm a big fan of them, just from Indigo Prophecy in particular. I love their work on that. Quantic Dream is really incredible. I haven't played Beyond Two Souls though yet, but I will. But I love what they're trying to do in terms of creating interactivity within games, so yes, very happy about this. In addition, I also got, of course, you know, I got the Legend of the Hero guide or encyclopedia compendium from Fangamer, which I am in love with. This thing is incredible. It's, in my opinion, it's not as good as the Zelda Historia, but this one's still pretty damn good. I loved it. And then last but certainly not least, I got this other really rare thing I've actually never seen before, but this is from Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon on the DS. It's a limited edition laser cell that I found at work, and I was just like, oh god, I need this in my life right now really badly. And it's limited to 23,345. I have no idea why they decided to print that many, but they did. So, and it even has like a certificate of authenticity on the back. I found that really interesting. I was like, all right, sure. If you want to like prove it to me, you can prove it to me. But I thought this was, yeah, I thought this was pretty funny. And yeah, it's so cool, and I've never seen anything like this before, so I have it now hanging on my wall too. So yeah, I think that's I think that's it in terms of gaming. So for anime, I didn't really get any anime per se, although I did really want that Cowboy Bebop Blu-ray. I was hoping to maybe get it, but then it didn't end up happening in the end, so that's gonna have to happen soon because I really need that. I really need it in my collection. But right now, I do have a few other things that are related that I think would work out really well. One of them was actually a gift from my friend Alan. He got me Sailor Mars, really awesome figure. I wanted one of these for a while now, and Sailor Mars is basically like my favorite scout. She's my favorite. I love her. She's just so cool. And she's so poseable, and she has hands and faces and all kinds of things. And I think my favorites, I was telling him, he's like, so wait, what stance are you gonna put her in? I'm like, I'm gonna put her, I do like that one where she's chanting, or she's like using her flame powers. I can't remember the name of that I can't remember. It's been a long time since I watched Sailor Moon. I really want to marathon it again though sometime soon. But I just love that sassy stance right there. I love how sassy she is. She's so great. She's just incredible. So I'm really happy to have her. Also, I am delving into Weiss Schwarz. I've been craving a card game for a while, so I'm going to start with the Bakemonogatari cards. I'm so happy. It's really nice to have Hitagi by my side. I just really love this anime in general. This is probably an anime I'm going to have to review because I'm a big fan of Bakemonogatari. I'm a big fan of just the presentation of it, and the idea that I can play a card game with these characters, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. So this is just my intro deck. I just bought one of these intro decks, and then I have some sleeves, and yeah, I'm just like so ecstatic. So I'm currently in the middle of learning to play. Like my work, they do like card games. Like at ANC we do card game tournaments and just casual play for video games and trading card games, and one of them is for Weiss Schwarz. So I am super excited. My friend Scott ended up getting the Kill la Kill set, so we're gonna practice together, and yeah, we're gonna learn how to play, so it'll be really good. I am very excited. Now the last one I wanted to mention was kind of more fashion material stuff, but whatever, I don't care. And that is this really awesome shirt that I got from Omocat. I love this Succubus boxy shirt. It's just so nice. I love it. I love the art. Her art is amazing. Omocat is just incredible. I also got some stickers, but I didn't want to take them down from my wall, so Big fan of Omocat. I can't wait to get more of her stuff. I've been following her blog like no other, which I mentioned in my weekly vlog. I cannot stop. It's basically going to be a point where I'm going to read it all the way back to the beginning in the first post she ever made, and I'll be like, oh, well, okay. I'm just gonna like follow her on Twitter avidly now, but I really hope I can meet her in person someday because I really love what she does, and I love the kind of fashion she creates and the kind of art she creates. So yeah, I think that's actually it. I mean, I did, like, if we're gonna be talking about fashion, I can say that my friend Eve and Ash, they got me this nice hat because I like toques actually a lot, especially during winter. Here up north, it's pretty damn cold, so you need that. And then of course you need bracelets too, because those keep you extremely warm. Alright, comics. So many comics. Oh my god. Okay, so I am on Saga chapter 24 right now. That I got this from, I tend to get most of my comics from a local place, West End Comics, that I love going to. I also got the next one. What issue is this? I don't even know. Anyways, it's for Hinterkind. It's issue 13. It's really great. And then I also got, I got number 5 for Low. These are all really great series. I highly suggest you check each of them out. I also have the special edition cover for the Sandman Overture. This was the special edition cover for 3. And then I got the standard cover for 3. And then I got Overtures 4 special edition cover. I think this was the special edition cover. I think. I don't know. Something like that. And then I went to the Beguiling, which is probably my favorite comic store in the city, the Beguiling. I love it because they have a lot of independent stuff, and then they go upstairs and you have a lot more of the, I don't know if I want to call it mainstream, but things that you're more, maybe more familiar with, bigger print or just less obscure. And I ended up finally getting the first issue of Freak Angels, which you can actually read all of it online. You just go to freakangels.com. Warren Ellis is amazing. He has great dialogue. He did really great work with this and with Transmetropolitan, and he's just an awesome man. And this is one of my favorite comics in general, is Freak Angels. It's just so good. So good. So yeah, we got Low, we got those. Was that everything? No, it couldn't be. Couldn't be. It couldn't be. Oh my god, it is! Oh, that's what I forgot. Okay, now I remember. So there was one more thing in comics I did want to include, and that is this really awesome Judge Dredd figure I got. One of those pop figures, which I actually don't really like pop figures, even though I have a few of them. A lot of them I got as gifts. But we used to have a Judge Dredd here, but Brad took it, and I was like, no, but I love Judge Dredd, you know, and I'm not talking about the Stallone movie, although that is pretty funny, I will say. I really loved Dredd as well, but it's the comics. The comics are where it's at, and that's why I'm including it in my comics section. I love this guy. It's a very bad paint job, I'm gonna say. I am not a fan of Pop because they have very poor paint jobs. I would know. I have like so many Kid Robot and beautifully painted figures everywhere around my apartment, and these are the least beautiful of them, but I had to own it. I had to, because I gotta show Dredd some love. I really do. Okay, so film. This is a section I actually don't think I had before. Maybe I did. I don't remember. It's been so long now. But I got a few really awesome things. I don't buy films too much anymore, but at the same time I've had a craving for it for the past couple months now. I've had a craving for like rewatching a bunch of stuff I have that I haven't seen in a while, and just kind of getting some new stuff that I love. It's all stuff I've already seen, but it's just stuff I wanted to add to my collection. There's a lot of movies that I've seen that I don't actually own, which is really depressing because I got them on Netflix, or I borrowed them from people, or I watched them at people's houses. But I have a pretty big collection. You see in my Sharp Objects videos, pretty big collection of films, like obscure films in particular, but it's or like cult films, exploitation films, like all that stuff, independent films of all genres. But yeah, it's just, I know it could be bigger. I could easily fill that whole Billy bookshelf if I had actually, and more, if I included all of those kinds of films that I had seen. So in time. So I ended up getting Rosemary's Baby, which is a really amazing Roman Polanski film. I highly suggest checking out. I got the Criterion Collection because I had to. If we're going to talk about Criterion Collections, I'll tell you I also got Hausu, or House, which is a really incredible 70s, very bizarro horror film. I really enjoy it. It has really great optical effects in it. It's just really bizarre and beautiful all at the same time, and it's very self-realized. It kind of, I like self-realized works. I like works where they break the fourth wall, and this one does that quite a bit. And then lastly, I got Phantom of the Paradise, which is incredible. Like, it's a really great cult film. It's a great Brian De Palma film in general. If you're familiar with Brian De Palma, this is just like, yeah, this is a very fine film. If you're familiar with Phantom of the Opera, it's very similar, except it's about a man who sells his soul to rock and roll. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It even has that in the tagline. So I really hope you enjoyed my December 2014 pickups. This was really fun. I did cheat a little bit because Hausu technically I got this month in January, but I don't care. I had to, so I won't include it next time. But yeah, I'm really curious to know what you ended up getting in December. And yeah, this is going to be a fun little endeavor to take on again. I miss doing pickup videos, and I know how much you guys liked it, so please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see y'all later, okay? Alright, peace.